Okay.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Women's Wellness Spotlight. We are a trio of people that have come together, friends, to talk about exactly what we have said, highlighting women's health. So whenever you get a chance to watch this, please tell us who you are. We would love to know where you're from, what kind of healthy living habits you have, who you know here in the group that's invited you, and all of those other goodies. So we will introduce ourselves, but we'll just say a little bit as an intro. Quickly, my name is Jessica Wanglin. I'm a wife, a mom of two littles, and I run my own business, but I know that natural living is important to so many people. Like, it's been important to me for more than 10 years. I just feel like using natural products is the right thing to do. And so we love talking about it, and we love helping other people get into a natural living habit. And the reason why we're doing these videos to help teach people and help you connect and learn is because we know a couple things are happening right now in society. We know that collectively we've had an experience over the past couple of years of just, all the things, right? Very heavy things, serious things that affect people. And we have a good idea that people are looking for a couple things. They're looking for supplements, natural living products, focusing on wellness. They're looking to improve their health. They're looking to get better and heal. They're looking to get well. And that we know that they're looking for community. And that is one topic that we have talked about so many times here. And one of the major reasons why we do the Wellness Spotlight is to welcome you into a community and give you a safe place to come and have conversation and talk to us and talk to each other and find some information that you can use, yes, to support your health and do all of those things that you deserve, you believe in, you will get there. And we want to hold your hand along that journey and have fun with you with it. So I will let the other ladies introduce themselves, and then we're going to go into talk about what our theme is for the month and some of the activities and favorite goodies that we love to share that focus specifically on our theme this month. So go ahead, Diane, introduce yourself and
Hello, friends.
tell us about you.
Happy New Year, everybody. Happy 2023. It's been a long journey getting here. As Jessica said, we've had a lot of things happen to us in the last 2.5 to 3 years. And when we were laying out our themes for 2023, the beginning of a new year is always filled with personal challenges for ourselves, weight loss, going to the gym, creating healthy eating habits. We want to do everything at once. But you know what? To tell you the truth, sometimes that can be rather daunting. And we set ourselves up for failure because we feel if we don't hit all those marks perfectly by 6 weeks, we feel like a failure. So it is very hard to implement everything at once. And so we talked about this class today being a rest and recovery. What we're going to talk to you about today is bringing peace from the inside out, supporting yourself in a natural way, and being successful, being able to release emotions that no longer serve us, and to go from there in a place of peace, from a place of peace and success. So, Kelly, would you like to introduce yourself, or do you just want me just to go ahead and continue?
Yeah, have
Just continue.
Okay, all right. Okay, so
You'll do it later.
I'll ask you a couple questions. Are you like me, and are you kind of weary from the last 2 years? Do you feel that, and I know Jessica and I were talking about this before we aired, because Jessica has 2 little children, and it seems like once the children go back to school, they never quite recover from an illness until the next one hits them. And that can be wearisome. It can be wearisome on families. It can be tiresome for busy moms. Do you feel like maybe your health needs an overhaul? Not just your physical health, but your emotional health also. And how about our lifestyle the past couple years? We've been indoors. In Western New York, it is dreary, it is cloudy right now. And I just said to my husband the other day, what I wouldn't give for a day of 50 degrees and just sunshine, because that does a lot to lift our mood. And all 3 of us are in the Buffalo area. Jess is our city girl. Kelly is more of a suburbia lady, and I live in the rural aspect of outside of Buffalo. And so we all have different aspects, but I think we all share the common denominator that Buffalo has been through a lot this past year. If we had a racially motivated shooting in May that drew headlines. We have had the pandemic where we have been isolated from our family. We have had missed events, and those events are very crucial to community. Yeah, for 3 years, really, Jess, absolutely right. And then this past week, again, we've had another tragedy with our Buffalo Bills. And it just seems like, the weight of the world is on our shoulders, and we say, how much more can we take? Well, I think maybe that's not the question. I think we have to dig down deep and say, what can we do to help this? So we, all three of us, are into natural living, and we are associated with Young Living. So I would like to talk to you today about 2 oils that will take about a minute of your time on a daily basis, but I think that you will see great results, because a lot of times we don't realize that releasing those negative emotions can change our mindset. So the first oil I want to talk to you about today is called Release. And Kelly's got it right there. There you go.
It's kind of purple.
Yeah, it's a purple lid. And I see, Kelly, do you have a roller on that?
I do. I use it daily.
She uses it daily. So this oil is a great one to help release anger and memory trauma. The definition of trauma, I looked it up, and it says any situation where you get less than you needed and you weren't equipped to process it. I think everything we talked about hit that definition of trauma. So these traumas actually get stored deep within our cellular memory, and they also get stored in our liver. And so I am not saying apply the oil one time. Like Kelly said, she uses it daily. We like to advocate using it multiple times throughout the day and using it for at least 30 days. And that can help release feelings. What are you upset about? Are you angry? Are you frustrated? Are you being held back? Do you feel rebellious? Do you feel like you haven't had success? This oil can help release all of those emotions, because when we're able to release them, then we can move forward in our life with hope, which will be our next oil. So Kelly, you've got that one too, right? There she goes. Yeah. Oh, I wanted to go back to release. What I'm going to do is post on our Women's Wellness Spotlight page, because I don't want to go over each single oil, but Release has 16 powerful oils in it that each were chosen for a very, very unique purpose. So like us over on our Women's Wellness Spotlight page, and we will post information from today's class over there. Some things you can do with Release. As I said, Kelly's got a roller top on hers. She applies it topically to her wrists. You can put it in an Epsom salt bath. You can diffuse it. You can use it with a massage oil to help release that trauma and those emotions that are weighing us down. Now, the next oil is Hope Oil. And this one was created, obviously, to bring hope during times of life, during transition and challenges. And that's exactly what I talked about in the beginning. Everyone has things going on in their life, personally or community-wise. And so this blend promotes feelings of positivity, feelings of hope, and it will help bring you back to a place when used in combination with Release. It has 4 oils in it. It has Melissa, juniper, myrrh, and black spruce. And all of those oils are very unique, that they help open emotional blocks. They elevate your mindfulness. They have grounding in them, and they also promote a calmness. And again, Hope Oil can be diffused, and you can also apply it topically. Jessica, I see that you had your feelings collection there. This is an amazing collection of oils that Young Living has put together. And there is a specific protocol. And throughout the week, I will also post that. We don't want to bombard you with too much, but we do want you to know that we have resources that can help the feelings that you're experiencing now. So those are my 2 oils, and I'll turn it back over to Jessica.
Thank you. Yeah. And so we talk about these, and we want to address, if people here watching this don't know anything about essential oils, we always do provide a little disclaimer, kind of like Diane says, these are not intended to treat, diagnose, cure, or prevent anything that you have, but they are an amazing addition to your everyday life. And of course, the 3 of us, we can't live without these. We don't know what we would do without them. So if you're in a place where you just feel like the overall stress of life is too much, or you're looking for that something else, let this be your something else. We just encourage you to try something. You can connect with anybody who's invited you to this to ask about any of these or other things that you might be thinking of that you want to learn. I recently gave someone a wish list to order, and she put together some things, and now her and her husband are addicted to Christmas spirit. I mean, just the most simple thing, diffusing in your house. And now she's literally saying, her husband is like, so are you going to diffuse that thing today? And just, it's amazing, really, just the welcoming, comfortable atmosphere that it creates in your home. And so the next one we want to talk about is Valor. So let's talk a little bit about confidence. I fully admit I am someone who has struggled with confidence her whole life and feelings of self-worth. I know why, and I'm working on it. But if you're someone that just perhaps has a little bit of interpretation about being in social situations, or you feel a little bit overwhelmed about being in crowds or doing presentations like this, talking live, showing up, perhaps let this oil be the one that gives you confidence. It is called Valor, and it is based on a really old legend about how Roman soldiers used to apply plant extracts before they were going into battle, and it would instill feelings of courage. Valor is a blend of 5 oils, and basically it can be used to help you just feel amazing, like superwoman, all the things. It helps also, like Diane was saying, connecting and removing some emotions like inability to cope with things, fear of conflict, like passive aggressive situations and things like that. So Valor is, you've such a unique smell, not like anything you've ever had before. I use this very much so with my daughter, who is 8, who is socially shy. She's hesitant. She needs to be secure about new situations. So this has made a tremendous difference in her world and mine. Apply it to your wrists. Smell. You can put a drop in the palm of your hand, of course, cup it over your face and smell it. Wonderful to diffuse on itself, or, with other oils that might be some of your favorites too. So that's a little bit about Valor itself. When you think of it, just think about balance, peace, growth, respect, things like that. Those are words that come to mind when we talk about Valor. So that's one oil that will really help you just kind of refresh yourself, recover, get ready to do new things. And so we are also going to chat not only about oils that you can put on your skin or diffuse, because we know there are 3 ways to use these: internally, topically, or aromatically in our diffusers. We also have an amazing line of supplements that people can take internally. Now, you might not think about those 2 things when it comes to an essential oil company or wellness, but most of us actually order more of the supplements than we do actually of essential oils, which is really interesting. And I will say, so here's a couple of bottles of examples of supplements, excuse me, that we have. And so what's interesting about these is that they are essential oil infused. How have you ever encountered anything like that that's been infused literally with the constituents of such a powerful, plant juice into the things that you take internally every day to support your wellness? And the reason why these are amazing, and they are a step above the ones that you find on grocery shelves, is because the essential oil combination in the supplements increases the absorbability in your body. So if you've never wondered why, when you look at the supplement facts on the back and it says it has like 3,000% of your daily value, and you're thinking, why would I need 3,000%? Well, it's because your body only absorbs a very small amount, somewhere around 20% of the value that you need in a supplement. However, when you do this magic the absorption rate goes up to the 40th percentile. And there are scientific studies that we don't say this just for fun. These are real scientific facts that are out there about using these supplements and things like that. And so we talk about a supplement here called ImmuPro, which is amazing combo of things that combine the wolfberry extract, which is very high in antioxidants. There's some mushrooms and things like that in that, but I'm going to talk about why you would use ImmuPro, because it helps reduce the damaging free radicals and the oxidative stress that come with those things that we just encounter every day, whether you want to or not, whether you're a toxic-free home or not. We all kind of are immune to them. I mean, we all are exposed to them. So ImmuPro itself has zinc in it to help support your immune function, a lot of other chemicals and things like that. You can read we don't go too much into the details because we want people to connect these with their everyday. So here's how and why and when you would take ImmuPro. If you start to feel that tiniest little tickle, you know where, right? When someone around you isn't well, or you're maybe wondering if you're starting to not get well, that's when you take ImmuPro. The great thing about it is that it actually also has melatonin to help you get restful sleep at night. We were just talking about that. So helps your body get into that natural rhythm. And so it's an amazing over the winter time. Take it when you don't feel well, specifically at night. And let us know that if this is the one thing that when you don't feel well, you do, let it be the supplement. So that's ImmuPro tablets provided. So next, we are going to go into talking about an activity, because we not only talk about our practices every day and things like that, and the things we take. We know it takes lots of brands and all kinds of things to support a healthy home, including activities. And so today's activity is going to be introduced by Kellyanne. So please tell us about you, because we didn't do that at the beginning. And we're going to talk today about meditation.
Hi, I'm Kellyanne, and I work full time. I work in the hunger fields, and I often need some meditation. And with that, Diane and Jessica kind of touched about, why we picked this theme this year, especially with everything that's been going on in Buffalo, whether it's the snowstorms, not being able to spend time with our family during the holidays, meaning specifically Christmas here.
Mm-hmm.
We were all stuck in a blizzard. And that's where meditation is most important. The funny thing too is, when we need meditation the most is when we often don't do it. So it's a practice, just like yoga is a practice, meditation's a practice. It means we're not striving for perfection. We're just striving to practice it and get better and better each day. I know a lot of folks say they can't keep their mind still, and I'm actually one of them. I definitely go from one activity to another. I know Diane had mentioned it. And with meditation, you can start very slowly. I kind of do 10 minutes a day. And my day is totally different when I do the actual meditation. When I set the time, I do it best in the morning. I think because my mind's not all ready to go crazy. You get up and your mind's slowly getting to that, crazy point, if your mind's anything like mine. So when I first get up, before I hop in the shower, I will put 10 minutes on my phone and time 10 minutes. And the whole point about it is you're breathing in and out. And so you breathe in and then you breathe out, and that helps with your mind as well. And if you're going to do a non-guided meditation for 10 minutes, which I generally do in the morning, it's just about really counting the breaths. So you breathe in 1 and out 2. And if you keep on counting, and you're going to notice that your mind's going to go somewhere. It's called monkey mind. And it's going to go all over the place. And once again, it's okay. Don't yell at it. Don't get upset with it. Just once again, bring it in 1, 2, and 3. And sometimes I'll have a morning that it is all over the place. My mind is everywhere. And just keep on bringing it back. That's the key. So you really can't fail at it. And even the best people who meditate will have this monkey mind. So it's not unique to you. It's just really kind of bringing it back. There's also a lot of great guided meditations. This one is from the Himalaya Institute, which is a wonderful resource, which is located in Delaware and Buffalo, but it's also online. And that's if you're a CD type person. This is how I started. This one I got online, and you know what? It's a great starting point for a guided meditation. And I don't know if anybody ever goes to the Daily Om. It's a website that sends you different thoughtful things, and they have a great series. But once again, you know, you don't need a guided meditation, but they are helpful. I know on days, especially during beginning of COVID, New York State had they had an agreement with Headspace where the app where you could get some free. It's no longer there because, you know, our worst days are over, but it's a great, I use it a lot on sleepless nights, that I can't sleep. I'll use Headspace, and it is, the first 14 days are free, and it can be as low as, if you pay it in one bulk, you know, one fee, it could be $70 a year, which is fairly inexpensive for a bunch of different apps for guided meditation, because sometimes you just, you know, a lot of people don't have the CDs anymore. Sometimes you just want it on the phone and you can use it anywhere. And if you travel, it's on your phone as well. So I encourage you guys all to try a little bit of meditation, and maybe it's only 5 minutes. Maybe you start your timer for 5 minutes and just see how you feel, you know, just like the oils, do it 30 days. And you can also use it with the oil. You can take Hope and put it on, and then really start your guided meditation or your regular meditation with just breathing.
Beautiful.
So that's it.
For
Thanks.
sure. Thank you. So important. Thank you, everyone. So as always, when you're watching this, wherever you find it on any page, whatever group we have posted this in, please come and connect with the person who invited you to this call, and find us online at facebook.com/Women's Wellness Spotlight. It's an S at the end of women's. And don't forget, we will be doing this the second Tuesday of every month. We have most of our year planned out for amazing topics for you to connect with us and just sit and learn and spend really simple, like 20 minutes, right? Focusing on your wellness. Do it for yourself. Again, thank you for being here. Let us know if you have questions anytime. Anyone have anything else to add before we close?
I think we really touched on all aspects today, emotional wellness, physical wellness, and I hope everyone finds it helpful. I know I just get very calm and relaxed just sitting and listening and learning.
For sure. Thank you so much. We will see you guys
you.
next time at the Spotlight. Thank you.